salmon. But here, they have a sushi burrito. It is like a Chipotle where you get a burrito that's made out of sushi parts. I've now lived in the US for 16 years. Is this commonplace? Okay, maybe it's boring for you, but for me, I'm very excited. Let's go. Here it is, take a look. I believe you jump in line here and then you choose your topping. Right there, you can see the menu. I'm gonna get the firecracker. Somehow it starts back here. Oh, okay, we've got a big piece of seaweed with some rice on top. She's gonna hit that up with some tuna. From there, salmon, some mock crab meat. That is avocado. From here, some jalapenos. Hit it with a little bit of firecracker sauce. Ooh, and other sauce, wasabi sauce, I assume. Iceberg lettuce, just to give it a little bit of crunch. Oh, and then this is right here, the roll, going for it like a true burrito. Incredible. It's all stayed intact, mostly stayed intact. From here, she gives it the nice diagonal cut, and that is complete. I can't wait to try that out. All right, folks, right here we have the firecracker sushi burrito. When I heard burrito, I was kind of expecting a flour tortilla. No, this is not that. This is a layer of kim or seaweed. This is the tough part right here though. Is this a burrito? What do you think? Let me know downstairs in the comments down below. Let's give it a try. Immediately I'm hit with a flavor blast from this sauce in here. Wasabi and a spicy mayo. It's a better duo than Jared and Subway. Let's try another bite. Soft, tender fish. I am impressed by the handleability. Final thought, sushi in Minnesota can be rough. The conveyor belt place, but this is sushi redemption. Let's keep moving. We have left the food court and we've come to our next destination. This is a place I could not resist going into because it's called Wahlburgers. You know, like from Mark Wahlberg, the rapper. He's done a little bit of acting too, but mainly I know him as a rapper. How did this happen? Somebody said, hey, Wahlberg, how about Wahlburger? And then he's like, I'm gonna make a lot of money off that, thanks. I love burgers. Am I gonna love a Wahlburger? I'm gonna go inside right now and find out. Let's get Wahlburged. All right, folks, I've got the menu right here, and I gotta say it is pretty simple. There's not a lot of options, and it's pretty cheap. The most expensive burger that I see is 12 bucks, so that's super reasonable, especially in the Mall of America. As much as I love coming back to the USA to eat junk food, one thing that makes me sad is that all the typical kind of American restaurants are all burgers, sandwiches, salads, wraps, the end. And that's kind of what this is. It's burgers, but you know what? It's called Wahlburgers and not Wall fried rice. That being said, I do see one thing that does really stand out, the jalapeno bacon wontons. Let's see what that looks like soon. And then it appears. These here are the most unique items I saw on the menu. First of all, let's talk about this. Asian food, kind of. So they're using a wonton wrapper, and then inside of it, I don't know, jalapeno and bacon. Is the bacon on the inside? Is it on the... It's on the outside. Let's try it out. It's a wonton cream cheese jalapeno popper. It's equal parts spicy, sweet, and salty. It's pretty good. Another bite. It's like a jalapeno frosting. I appreciate it. At least they tried something new, because that is what's hard to find. Cleanse the palate. Diet Coke. So those are the wontons. Right here we have Minnesota's state carbohydrate tater tots. This is a tater tot made from a sweet potato. Cheers. Not super crunchy. It's been hanging out for a little while because we had to get a lot of sexy food shots. Ooh, sexy food shot compilation. And we're back. So it's almost steamy, maybe almost soggy on the inside. That being said, it's yummy. I like it. Last we have some protein. So basically it's a burger, but between two pieces of bread. We've got melted cheese. We've got tons of sauce, 2 beef patties, bacon, and cheddar. Let's go for it. Very respectable. Juicy, the patties are well seasoned, nice crispy bacon, some tangy sauce, a little bit of a pickle to offer a little bit of sourness. All in all, I think it's pretty delicious. I can't get over the price. This is only like 12 bucks. It's super reasonable. At this price, it's basically a charity. From here, we're moving on to our next and most expensive food of this video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to our final destination, but there was a challenge before we got here. Just across the way, Cadillac Ranch. There, they say they are serving Rocky Mountain oysters. What are those? Those are bull testicles. My favorite kind of testicles. Why? Because they're gigantic. And, well, elephant testicles are illegal to eat. So what happened? I went there, I sat down, I tried to order them, and they said, sorry, no mas. So we did the next best thing. We went across the way here to Crave, the fanciest restaurant, perhaps, in all of the Mall of America. Here, it's a mix of American and Japanese. This is actually our third Japanese spot today. But that is also going to be the most expensive spot of today because they have one menu item here that costs $130. What is it? We're gonna find out soon, but first, some appetizers. First, we have a crab and lobster tower. Snow crab dressed with spicy chili crunch and lime juice, layered with avocado, mango, and lobster tossed in spicy mayo, served with crisp Belgium endive. Let's try it out. Oh my God, that's a whole claw. Sweet and delicious. The temperature did surprise me, but the waitress told me when I ordered it, she said, it is cold, just so you know. That being said, I still like it. This is like a layered cake. I'm gonna slice it like I'm slicing some birthday cake, and I ruined it. I regret everything. This is a big pile of deliciousness. It looks like there's some mango in there, maybe some fake crab, some sauce, poppy seeds. Okay. It's chilled, it's sweet. The foundation of this whole thing is avocado. There's carrot. It is fresh and refreshing. It's basically a bunch of fruit, avocado, seafood, and mayonnaise. Our second contender right here. This is the lobster mac and cheese. Lobster meat sauteed with garlic and diced tomatoes, deglazed with white wine, tossed with cavatappi in a fontina, Gruyere, Gouda, and lobster cream sauce, finished with toasted seasoned breadcrumbs and truffle oil. Guys, what is a cavatappi in a fontina? I think I've come to too expensive a restaurant. I don't know any of these words. So there are big chunks of lobster in here. In the middle, some of the cheese has dropped down. So I don't want some dry ass noodle at the top. I want a wet and creamy noodle with some lobster meat. There, take a look. Cheers. I'll throw some respect on that. That's good. The noodles, not quite al dente, slightly soft. There's just a gentle, creamy cheese sauce on there. The best part is obviously these big, beautiful lobster chunks. It's just not something you see every day on mac and cheese. So this is our first course, and we're building up to the final course of the day, something that costs $130. What is it? You're about to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest hits platter underway right now. That is gigantic. This is without a doubt the most expensive food you are gonna find in this mall. It is 5 different rolls. She explained it all to me and I forgot it all already. I just remember she said King Kong at one point. Let me give it a nice rotation. We have nigiri, we have sashimi, we have different types of tempura rolls. It looks like there's jalapeno on top and maybe even ranch. This one is known as the crunchy roll. I'm gonna try that. Pretty good overall. I think it's been hanging out a little bit too long. That's my fault. The shrimp tempura has become more of a shrimp sponge pura. Otherwise, there's a delicious glaze of a sauce on there. Oh, look at this. And you can see the tail sticking out. That is the true sign of a shrimp tempura. Let's go upstairs. Over here, our roll with the jalapeno on top. Oh my God, it's sweet, it's spicy. There's a load of cream cheese in the middle. I kinda like it. There's a Minnesota boy in me. Makes me wanna go out and pick corn. Wrong season though. Next, let's venture downstairs. This one in the middle, they've fried the entire roll. Oh yeah, looks like we've got some tuna and we've got some more cream.